Hello lovelies, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name is Nat and I'm really sorry. I'm filming this on Monday. What was it today? Monday the 13th, I think. So I went to Wembley last Wednesday and the heat wave's taken me out since then. I overdid it. Like my hands still feel really puffy and everything. So I'm only just getting around to filming our cash and stuffing, and we're going to restuff ready so I can go food shopping later. So we are actually on, we're not on that one. I haven't even set this up. This is how how far behind I am. My throat is also killing me. So we're actually on week 1 of July. So I'm actually going to quickly go through and just fill in the bits that I know from last week, and I'll come back to you. Okay, I think I've done this right. I don't remember. It's been nearly 2 weeks since we went through this, so it could be wrong. If it is, please let me know. So we're going to start with my purse, and we're going to go through and see what we spent, what we haven't. So I have still got my £20 in here. So I actually did end up using card for when I went to Wembley, and I actually only spent, I think I only spent £25 in the end, until I got home. And then obviously because it's been so freaking hot, I haven't been feeling very well, so I haven't been cooking or anything, so we've had a lot of takeaways. So the rest of the money did go on takeaway, I'm not gonna lie. Food shop, we started with 80 and we've got 10. Sorry if you can hear the wind as well. I've opened the window because it is like there is a nice breeze going today, so I need a bit of air. So we've got £13 and 10p left. Oh my god, it got stuck to my hand. £13 and 10p left from food shop. So we spent £66.90 last week. And we're rolling over nothing from that because we'll retop that up. Fuel we haven't touched, so that will be rolling over our £40 again. And then bulk shop, have we not touched the bulk shop money? We have not. And so that's staying the same as well. Shocked. For some reason I thought I'd used some of that, but we have not. So we started with 40, we stuffed 160, and we spent £66.90 out of my actual purse. I didn't actually take my full purse. I took everything out apart from my personal money because I thought going to London, I'd rather just not have it there, and a lot of things are card anyway, so it made more sense. So yeah, then we're rolling over £100 to next week. So we haven't actually got that much in the way of change. What we're gonna do is we'll start with our notes. So we're gonna pop our 10 from leftover from food shop into our Christmas fund. So there is actually one £10 left on here. So we'll cross that off for August. I'll keep that out actually because I'm gonna need that in a minute. So that can go in there. And then that's that done for a week. Hopefully we'll be able to do it next week. We're then going to go to Rargos for my £20 I've got left. So I think we only had actually one catalogue number. We only had the 6. So we could do, what can we do? We could do, I'm so confused. Because we can cross off 6, and we could then do a 9, so that takes it to 15, and then we could just do the 5 that's next to it, and that takes it to 20. So we've actually crossed off most of the, like all of the big numbers. So now we're literally just working through the little catalogue numbers, which are smaller obviously because the highest they're going to be is going to be 10. So hopefully it won't be too bad for us to try and get through. So let's pop that 20 in there, and we'll come back to my binder in a bit. And then we're literally just going to sort this change. We've literally only got like a few pound coins and 2 5p's. There's nothing like super interesting this week. So we'll start with stitch with the pound coins, and we've only got 2 actually left to fill in on this one. So 1, 2, and I'll put those into stitch ready. Oh my god, he's getting really full. And then I'm just going to quickly grab the next era. Okay, so we can start the next era, and our lucky 13 items are the leaves, so we can start by crossing off one of them, and I'm going to put £1 at the bottom of that, and then that can go into stitch. Perfect, that's done. And then we've literally got our 2 5p's left to go. I cannot grab just that money tin on its own. So there's our blanket and blankets, and we need a blue pen, and we can cross off our last 2 5p's. And then that's our, I'll say our unstuff done for the week. Unstuff done for a few days maybe, till I get around to restuffing, ready for, like, reshuffling it all at the end of the week, hopefully. If I get around to it, we'll see what happens. But yeah, we can start on our cash stuffing. So we have got, it should be £450 here, so let's just give it a count. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 10, 20, 30, 45, 50. Perfect. So some of this is Scott's birthday money. He got given, yeah, some money for his birthday, because it was his birthday on Friday, and we didn't do a lot, but he has asked me to pop some of it away. He took extra for his tattoo as well, so that's just kind of like all in here. I'm just going to quickly have a drink. I'm currently drinking lemon and lime fizzy water because I'm not feeling great, so that's like an easy thing for me to drink with a bit of ice. Perfect. Ice machines, honestly, if anyone needs an ice machine, £60 on Amazon, I definitely recommend it. So let's start with food. So we're going to do our usual 80 going into there, and then I should be going to food shopping later. It's too hot, so I don't know what will be. I haven't even done a meal plan for this week. It's just literally, it's just too hot to do anything. It's too hot to function. I might literally just use the air fryer this week. Actually, that might be easier, because it's just, I can chuck it in and go then. It's not so hot. Tattoo, we're going to put 120 in. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. So that gets it up to, I think, 240 then. So 120, 140, 160, 180, 200, 220, 240, which is how much his next tattoo appointment is going to cost. So that's back up to where it needs to be. We're also going to put 40 into Lego. So it should be, I think there's 60 in here already. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So I'm just going to colour in how many icons? I do not know. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay, I'm just going to colour all these in. Okay, so he's got £100 now for Lego. Also, little fun fact, I actually drew out all these little stud icons myself. So I'm pretty pleased with them. They work quite well on this. Because like in any of the games, the studs are like currency, so it works quite nicely. We're then going to put 10 into books. Oops, someone's doorbell's going. And I'm going to go, I think I'm going to go purple and pink for 2 books. So Scott likes to buy books. When he buys books, he buys like quite a few at once, or he'll get like the nice penguin cloth bound copies, so like the really pretty ones. So I think it's worth us filling that up as and when we can, just because then he can buy, oh my god, he can just buy little books when he wants to, whereas I just buy cheap ones from the charity shop or like Kindle versions, because I don't generally keep hold of books unless it's like specific special edition books. I don't bother. I think the only special edition ones I've kept hold of are any by Cassandra Clare. They're literally the only books. Oh no, that, and I've got a manga book, Nana by Ayazawa. It was like my favourite manga and anime growing up, but they released a special edition Vivienne Westwood copy, so I do have that. Like literally not to read it, it's just there to look pretty. So yeah, I do have a couple of books, but like that is literally just my special books I keep hold of. Everything else can just like go. Next we're gonna go to our IKEA fund for our bed. So my mum has actually ordered our bed for us, which is really nice of her. So that's coming in a couple of weeks' time. But she's done it on one of those buy now pay later schemes, so we're just gonna, it's through Rargos, so we're literally just gonna try and pay it all off literally as quick as we can. So we're putting another 100 into here, and yeah, I probably will empty this out the end of the week. And probably just put placeholders in there, because then I don't have to go to the bank and get so much money out, because it'll be like PIP reset week on Thursday. So I will probably do that then. We're also going to Disney. So Disney is getting a little bit of love. So we've completed Bella Notte. We're working on Let's Go Fly a Kite. Out the way. I have also got some more binders, should be arriving this week, so they'll either be up this week or next week. So I'm quite excited. Finally managed to get around to ordering some. So we're going to put £80 into Let's Go Fly a Kite. So 20, 40, 60, 80. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. I'll pop that in there. And that's Disney sorted for the week. And we're then going to do 5 of Friday, I think. I'm actually going to do 2 weeks again, just because I've got a tenner and then the 2 5s I want to keep hold of just in case. So I'm gonna just do the 10th and the 17th. Yeah, and then we'll just put 10 in. I think it's, at the moment it feels easier than me having to use £5 notes all the time. And it means it's getting done. And then 2 5s. I'm actually going to switch a minute because I don't know if I've got any 10s in the back, any 5s in the back here. Oh, I do. Okay. What I will do actually, I'm going to quickly switch out 2 5s from for a 10 from there. And we'll come back to here in a minute. But before that, we're going to go to annuals. We need to have a little shuffle. So our little bookmarks need moving because Father's Day is done. Gig is done, but that one will get moved. Actually, I'll take that out now. That will get moved to September, ready for the next gig I'm going to, hopefully. Do you know what, to be honest, I really struggled. I struggled, to be honest, with Wembley. Like, I was very, very lucky. I took my walking stick, and the staff in Wembley Arena were incredible. So we're putting 10 into Caleb's birthday, and then I'm going to put the plan in the future there so we can start working on the rest of our August birthday. So if you guys remember, August is a big month for us for birthdays, so we're gonna try and sort that out then. But yeah, like, I cannot fault the staff at Wembley. They were incredible. Like, we got pulled out of queues, and given, like, we were able to go on the lifts and stuff, so they were so helpful. It was just a lot of walking. It was exhausting, and we got home at like 2 in the morning, and I've been like ill pretty much ever since. Like, I think I'm generally in a flare-up. We've also had a heat wave. It's just a lot happened at once, so I'm hoping I can survive going to Cardiff in September. It is a bit closer, but I'm still a bit anxious about it, so we'll have to just see what happens. But yeah, sorry, I'll stop waffling. We're going to take £40 out of the back of mine for my personal spends for the week. So we've got 2 5s and 3 10s. But before we use any of that, we're going to roll a dice and see where we're going to put some money. Actually, let's roll 2 dice. Let's put some money into 2 places, because okay, that dice can stay on the floor for a minute. Because, like, we've caught up with Scott's birthday and everything, Christmas is caught up with, I can kind of go back to focusing on my binder a little bit more. Wow, it's heckin' windy. But yes, let's see where we're going to put some money. 1 and 1, so 20 is going into the emergency saver. That's fun. That's fun this week, isn't it? So we'll put 2. Yeah, I was thinking, oh, we might get like a nice easy one, like might have a nice little chill place we can put money, but we're going to emergency fund, so I guess at least that's something. It's an adulting one. Not what I want to do, but do I roll another go? Do I roll another one? Because everything else I think is 5s. It's just that. Yeah, I'll roll one more. Hopefully it lands on one that we can do a 5 in. So let's just see. 3. So 3 is wheelchair fund. That's another sensible one. That's cool. So we'll pop 5 into there. I have actually been looking at wheelchairs now. I was originally looking at Rargos, but I have found a couple on Amazon that actually seem like they'd be better suited for my needs. So I think I'm probably close to ordering one. If anyone has any recommendations for like first wheelchairs, or like what to look out for and stuff, it's just like trying to find one that's going to be like suitable for my needs. And did I put the 5 in there? Yes, I did. Suitable for my needs, and it needs to fit in our car, because we got our car through Motability thinking we got one with a massive boot, it'll be perfect, it'll fit my like it'll fit a wheelchair over time. It literally just doesn't. So we're a little bit stuck there. We can change our car next year, luckily, but I think we're gonna have to, when we change it, I think we're gonna have to upgrade it to a bigger version. But yeah, it'd be nice if they made wheelchairs that fitted better into into cars, like just so they compacted down a little bit better. That would be nice, because I thought my boot was huge, but apparently it's not. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you have watched all the way to the end, please leave me a little sunshine emoji for this another friggin' heat wave. And I hope you guys have a lovely, lovely day, and I'll see you later. Bye.